Hello, today I'm going to show you how to work out the ratio, how ratio work. So let's say there's two different type of sweets. One is green and another one is red. So green, let's say we have 40 and red we have 30. So what's the ratio? So that means green, so if we work out green is to the ratio red, we can write down green is 40 is to red is 30. So green is 40, red is 30. So we have to simplify. So first of all, how we can simplify? So we can see if we divide it by 10 this number, so we can divide both with so if you divide any side, you have to divide both with the same number. So let's say if I divide by 10 this 40, we'll get 40. So as we divide it by 10, we have to divide by 10 same number by same number with this. So if we divide it by 10, this 30, we'll get 3. And we can't divide with any same number them anymore. So that's the simplified of this ratio. So similarly, let's say if there is a ratio 16 to 24, then how we can simplify? So if we divide it by 4 both, then it's 4. If I divide it by 4 this one, then it's 6. So 4 to 6. We can we can simplify a bit more. If we divide it by 2, then it's 2. If I divide it by 2, so we have to do the same. So if I divide by 2 again, this 6, I'll get 3. So what happened? So 16 and 24 we divided by 4, and here we have divided by 2, and this is how we have simplified. So 16 is to 24 is, if we simplify, then we'll get answer 2 is to 3. So this is how we can simplify the ratio. Now let's see what kind of question we can solve. There is one question in ratio which is, it's like very common but tricky, but it's very popular question, and I'll show you today the trick how to solve it very easily in algebraic way. Like you can do like other way, but the way I'll show you is very easy. So Lucy, Peter, Edmund and Susan shared 120 pounds, and Edmund got twice as much money as Susan. Peter got 3 times as much money as Edmund, and Lucy got half as much money as Peter. So how much money did Lucy get? So we can see is so the question is like twice or 3 times more or 4 times more, something like that. So in this case, we don't know how much money everybody got. So what we can do, we can say, okay, let's say Edmund got X. We don't know how much money. So if we can say Edmund got X, Edmund got twice as much money as Susan, Peter got 3 times as money as Edmund, and Lucy got half as money as Peter. So we can see at the end is Peter. So Lucy got half as money as Peter. So we don't know how much money everybody got. So let's say Edmund got the money is X, and based on this we can do, if it's twice we can say okay, it's 2 times 2x. So this is where we can solve easily this. Okay, so let's say, so if we say Edmund got X, Edmund's money is X, then according to the question Edmund got twice as money as Susan. So that means this X, if we do half this X, then it will be money for Susan. So this is how we can continue. Okay, so let's say, so total money is given 120, and let's say Edmund's money is x, we don't know how much, so let's say x, and then we'll this is how we can easily solve the question using algebra. And according to the question, Edmund got twice as much money as Susan. So that means this Edmund's money is 2 times of Susan. So Susan's money is, that means half of Edmund. So Susan's money is x by 2, because Edmund is twice of Susan, so that means Susan is half of Edmund's money. And the second condition is Peter got 3 times as much as money as Edmund. So Peter got 3 times. Now Edmund is x, so Peter's money is 3 times, that means 3x. So Peter's money is 3x, because according to the question, the question is Peter's money is 3 times. And what is the last condition is given? Lucy got half as money as Peter. So Lucy got half as money as Peter. So now Peter got 3x, so Lucy will be 3x divided by 2. So Lucy's money is 3x by 2. So now according to the x, that means this is everybody's money. So if we add all of this together, which will be equivalent 120, and then we can do the we can solve this equation and find the value of x, and then we can put the value of x and we can find out everybody's money. So according to the question, so that means if we add, so this is the total money, so if we add all of this together, then it should be equivalent of 120. So x plus x by 2 plus 3x plus 3x by 2 equal 120. This method is really easy to find, work out everybody's money, and this kind of question, solving this kind of question following this method, very easy, and it does make sense. So we can see 2 at the bottom. So if you multiply both sides 2, it will be 2x plus x plus 6x plus 3x 24. So if you multiply both sides by 2, this we can get this number. So now 2x plus x, 3x plus 6x, which is 9x, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that means 12x is 240. So x equal, I have to divide both sides by 12. So that means x equal 20. So x equal 20. So now we found the value of the x. So that means Edmund's money is 20, but question is given how much money did Lucy get. We can work out everybody's money, but question is given just how much money is Lucy. So Lucy is 3x by 2 and x value is 20. So we can write down 3x by 2 means 3 times 20 divided by 2. So 20 by 2 is 10, and 10 times 3 is 30. So Lucy's money is 30. This is how we can find out everybody's money. I hope it does help, and this kind of question you can easily solve, telling that okay, everybody's money, like you can just take anyone's money, saying x, and then based on the question you can divide it by 2. If it's a twice, do the 2 times. If it's a 3 times, then do the 3 times. So this is how you can solve this kind of question, and this is a very popular question, and people find sometimes it's really hard, but if you follow this method you can easily solve it. And if you have any question, you can always contact with me. You can make comments or ask me. Thank you.